Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video by yours truly, Sean Tadlawi. Today, I'm going to cover the benefits of pre-qualification, pre-approval, and even taking it a step further to get you fully qualified with an address to be determined. So, let me start by going over a little bit between the differences between being pre-qualified and being pre-approved. Pre-approvals are different than pre-qualifying. A pre-approval is when you do a full mortgage application and a lender, me, will basically go through your income documentation, your employment verification, and tell you, okay, you can qualify for this much, and it's going to cost you whatever else to basically go through how much down payment you will need, how much closing costs are going to be, what the potential interest rate is going to be, and so on and so forth. So with a pre-approval, it is what you can use nowadays to actually be able to even start shopping for a home or a house. So if you go to a realtor and you tell them that you're not pre-qualified, you're not pre-approved, they're not going to spend the time with you because they don't know how serious you are in pursuing what you're trying to accomplish as far as acquiring a new property. So with the pre-approval, you are basically approved for a loan. You still have to clear some conditions and so on. So there's basically 3 tiers of going through this process. Tier 1 is just to be pre-qualified, which is basically you calling me, and in a 5-minute conversation, I can tell you how much you can afford and what the price point you should be looking at. Now, that's a general idea about everything. So a pre-qualification does not really hold water in any way, shape, or form. So being pre-qualified is like, okay, you can afford X on a monthly basis. Okay, you can start looking at houses in this price range, for example. Okay, so you would do that to get a general idea for you to start looking at things online, basically, if you're gonna look at properties online. When it gets to pre-approval, the pre-approval basically requires a credit check. So I'll look at your credit report. I'll determine exactly what you can afford, what your credit score is, what your credit history is, and what bracket you fall in to basically try and obtain the loan that you want. Okay. So with a pre-approval, me as the lender can tell you, we're pretty sure you can buy, but we still need to clear some conditions. Okay. So at that point, you would give me your income documentation, your tax returns, bank statements, the normal things that you would need to basically go through a loan. Okay. Now, with PRMG, we have one step further, is we take you through what we call a TBD approval. It's not a pre-approval, it's one step further than that. A TBD approval will basically help you be fully underwritten and fully approved to go chase a house. Okay. Why we call it TBD? Because we don't have an address. Okay. The address is to be determined, therefore it's a TBD approval. So the only thing we're missing is the address and the appraisal on the house to make sure that it fits the parameters. Besides that, everything else has been taken care of. So why would you want to do a TBD approval? A TBD approval, when you go to make an offer on a house, it's as good as making a cash offer, because the loan is already taken care of. You're not going to have, when you make an offer on the house, you're not going to have a loan contingency on the offer. You're ready to go. You're approved. The loan is done. Okay. To clear the final conditions of the loan, we need the appraisal and obviously the house that you're going to buy, the address of the house. So those are the two details that are going to be still missing from a TBD approval. But besides that, you're done, ready to go. So what I'm going to do right now is give you a little bit of a visual of what the comparison is between the pre-qualification, the pre-approval, and then the TBD approval. So I'm going to share my screen right now and show you. Okay, so basically what you have here is this side is the pre-qualification side. So there is no mortgage application. There is no application fee. There is no credit check. There is no documents that you provide. There is no specific loan amount. There is no specific down payment information, and there is no interest rate information. So you basically just call me up and say, hey, I make this much a month. How much house can I afford? That's that. Now, when you look at the pre-approval, it's a completely filled out mortgage application, which also means that I'm going to have a residential history on you. I'm going to have a employment history on you. I'm going to collect W-2s. I'm going to collect pay stubs, or if you're self-employed, then it's going to be a little bit different for the paperwork, but those are the basics. I'm going to go and verify your employment. I'm going to talk to the HR department and so on and so forth to actually get a solid pre-approval in. With that, you'll have a general idea on what you can qualify for with specifics, what the interest rate is going to be, what the loan amount is going to be, and the ratios, how much money you're going to put down. Are you going to go with like a conventional loan or an FHA loan or a VA loan or whatever else? Okay. And now I'm going to give you a visual of what the TBD approval is, which is basically full underwriting of your loan. So as you're scoping out the houses that you want, you're working on the loan at the same time, basically. So we're going to verify everything about you, the income, the employment, the history, the credit, everything, where you're going to be fully done and ready to make an offer on the house. Okay. Feel free to touch base with me, and I'm going to stop the screen share right now and get back to you. So you can call me or text me at this number, 424-777-3499. You can start the application by scanning the QR code over here. And that's going to take you to my website, and I'm going to have a link below as well in the description of the video. So touch base with me. I can certainly help you with the pre-approval and the TBD approval as well, if you want to go take it that step further. Okay. Thank you very much. I look forward answering any questions you may have, and we'll take it from there. Thank you, and have a great evening.